Hello, fellow modelers. Bruce here. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite annual events in my modeling life, and that is my participation in a group challenge on my favorite modeling forum, the Railroad Line Forum. The Railroad Line Forum probably right now is one of the oldest continually running modeling forums on the internet. If you're not familiar with forums versus Facebook or YouTube, a forum is a platform where you can interact with fellow modelers. I think one of its biggest strengths is the step-by-step builds of models or scratch builds or kit bashes that permeate the forum, where you can, on a day-by-day basis, watch a model come together, all steps being explained in writing with accompanying photos and so forth, the opportunity to ask questions at each step. It's a different experience than just watching a video like mine or watching some final product being posted on Facebook. But anyway, annually, usually after Thanksgiving, we will post a thread for what we call our challenge, which basically is we toss out some ideas for the focal point of building models. I'll give you an example in a minute. And then members can choose which of those focal points they want to jump in on. And we start a build thread where everybody kind of posts their progress along the way. This year the start date is December 1st, so it's coming up quickly. And the end date is April 15th. A lot of modelers won't jump in until January 1st, but some will be starting early. Some of the bigger projects take a while, that's for sure. On my desk right now you see two of my models that I did as part of one of these challenges. On the tracks, let me zoom in on that one a little bit more. All right, down on the tracks there you see a Class A Climax. The kit is by Ye Old Huff and Puff, is the manufacturer. It's a static display. It runs very nicely, it rolls very nicely on the track. So when I want to make it look like this little Climax is leading a string of cars, someplace buried in the consist will be a powered locomotive that's pushing everything along. But yeah, I built this step by step on as part of one of the, let me get that back out, it's so zoomed in that it's going to be fuzzy to you. But yeah, step-by-step build, people could see it come together. And that was one of my challenge projects a couple of years back. And then another one is this Fine Scale Miniatures two-stall engine house that I built. I think this was last year's actually, or the year before, one of those two. And it's a lengthy build, but I showed step by step, used different windows, scratch built the doors, did a number of things that was not part of the kit. And so yeah, we watched it come together. Now, I know that modeling forums are not for everybody. Some people like them, some people don't. But the one thing about the Railroad Line Forum is if you, for instance, wanted to follow this year's challenge without joining the forum, you can do so. You just log into not log in, but you just go to the Railroad Line Forum and look for the thread on this year's challenge, which I'm one of the administrators. I make it a sticky, which means it's always at the top of the forum. It doesn't get buried down in the bottom. And you can watch the different members doing their individual projects. This year's forum, challenge, consists of 4 broad but distinct areas. One of them I called the Fallen Flags, where I'm saying that members could go to their stash of kits and build any model they want from a company that no longer is in production. And that model does not have to be a structure. That model could very well be a piece of rolling stock, a locomotive, a truck or a car, some vehicle, airplane, boat, you name it, and people would choose different things. The second category is expand your horizon, is what I called it, and that's to pick up the challenge of modeling in a medium that you haven't used before. So if you normally model in wood, you could model in styrene, you could model in resin or plaster or cardstock or metal, something to expand your horizons. Or if all you really like doing is building rolling stock, build a structure for a change, or vice versa. Or if you've never built a bridge, this is the time to do it. You get the idea of expand your horizon. Third category is scratch build anything. Show us your sketch and then take us along for the ride as you build the model. And again, that can be a model of anything. All the different types of models that I've already mentioned. And finally is a section called for kit bashers. And if you haven't tried kit bashing, it's a time to jump in. Start with some kit. The only requirement is that you use over 50% of the original kit and at least 25% of either another kit or raw materials in your build. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of guys, I just posted the teaser for this yesterday, and there's already quite a number of people that are tossing out ideas for what they're going to do. And I know that some of my subscribers are members of the Railroad Line Forum, and if they would like to jump in with comments below this video about their experience, either with challenges or just on the Railroad Line Forum, I would invite them to do so. And for the rest of my viewers, if you are not a member of the Railroad Line and you would like to participate in the challenge, there's certainly time for you to go there and sign up. And jump in the crowd. It's a friendly group. We don't tolerate, sniping at each other. We don't talk religion. We don't talk politics. We talk modeling, and it's been a successful combination for now over 20 years that the forum has been in existence. So what I'm going to do now is to say to you, as always, if you enjoy this video, by the time it's done, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Just a quick testimonial. I would not be the modeler that I am today if I didn't pick up loads of modeling tips and techniques from the fellow members of the Railroad Line who have been willing to share those with their fellow modelers. So, again, you don't have to join to follow along, but then you can't ask questions, you can't comment, you can't obviously post any pictures, you can't do your build there. But, if you have any trouble signing up, you can leave a comment below this video. Since I'm one of the 2 administrators, I can help you get logged in. So what I'm going to do now then is first show you a screenshot of the opening page of this year's challenge, which will also include the URL that you can use to get to the Railroad Line Forum. And then I'm going to share with you just some random pictures of different forum members' projects from past challenges to give you an idea of the talent that exists on the Railroad Line Forum, but also the wide variety of types of models that members have built. So that's it for now. As always, as I say when I sign off, I'll be talking to you again soon.